I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, back credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let him have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say, yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem.
Hello, good morning and welcome on this TGIF. How's everybody doing this morning? First, when I woke up this morning, it was 28 degrees. Now it's currently 41. It's supposed to be in the 60s today, so we'll see how nice it warms up. First in the chat today was Margie. Hello, good morning and welcome. And good morning, Mark and Mike. Hello, good morning and welcome. We on the road again? On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road. Hello, Joe. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Just to let y'all know, Joe's going to be the first time on our show. Coming this Tuesday, we're having our showcase of friends and family members of the channel live sale, and she will be on for the first time on our channel. So come and check her out and support her. She'll be on the live show. And Purple Winks, hello, good morning and welcome. And Lisa, hello, good morning and welcome. And there's none other than Scooter Renee LLC. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. There's Jennifer already dropping them links. And yes, that's our featured channel of the week. This week is Irene and Leo. Let's see. Mardi Gras, like Michael is running you ragged on this week. Some great. Yeah, really. He's been on vacation. So to you, Mark. Wildflower, happy birthday. Yes, it's on the calendar. Today is Wildflower's birthday. Happy birthday, Wildflower. Y'all fill up the chat with birthday party hats and streamers and all that good stuff for Wildflower. I hope you have a great and fabulous day and weekend for your birthday. Let's see who else. There's Mark. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Good morning, hello, and welcome. There's Scooter again. Telling her, Thomas, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Hello, good morning and welcome. So yes, today is Wildflower's birthday. All right, so today's calendar of events. Let's see here. Starting at 10 o'clock is Save Here First Ella with Adventures with Victoria on their live sale at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, you also have Stacey May Catitudes with her crafting morning show. At 10 o'clock, you also have Nora, the Stock Explorer, where she goes live at 10 o'clock on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then also 7 days a week at 11:30 is Jackass Retro. At 12 o'clock is Horizon Picks, a solo sale. At 1 o'clock is Let's Do Lunch podcast with Angie Resell, Christine with Rule Squirrel, and Rachel Stickler, and usually a guest every Friday. And it is pre-recorded premiere. Don't forget, today at 2 o'clock is our Deals of the Dawn. That's every second, and fourth Friday of each month. Then we have at 4 o'clock a Southern Siren Vintage. At 5 o'clock, you have New England Thrifter Helen. At 5 o'clock, you have Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. At 6 o'clock, you have Deb's Wood Burning. And then at 6 o'clock, you also have Jimmy to Flip It, where he does a live listing. And it all has to do with ephemera. So if you haven't checked it out and you're interested in getting into ephemera, go check him out. He does a lot of answers and questions too in his chat. Then at 6 o'clock is Mona Did What, where she does her sew in chat is her title. And then at 6:45 is I Spy Queen and Nitra. And at 7 o'clock you have Living My Best Life at 60. Also at 7 o'clock you have Steve Looking for Silver. Also at 7 o'clock is Treasures Found Jeff, where he does his live sale auction, and that's every other Friday. And then every other Friday he does a live panel. At 7:30, if scheduled, is 7:30 is Mess Hall Digs live for no reason if they scheduled. At 8 o'clock, you have Horizon Picks comic sale. And then at 9 o'clock is Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls. Margie goes live at 9. And the end of the night and start the weekend is Steph. I sell stuff by the seashore. Again, if I did not say your name and you have a show on your channel, please just go and make a comment on that. It should be the third post in the community tab. That's right. Fill up the chat. Let's see. I put out a chart on what you need to move a pool table from a storage unit. That's gonna be heavy and a lot of work. You probably have to take it apart. Something you gotta let them go. Sometimes you just gotta let them go. That's right. Everybody saying thank you and good morning. And there is Daniela. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's Lisa. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And also, just want to say what you said. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Happy birthday. Look at that. Filling the chat up. There's Patrick, the working Patrick that is this morning. Good morning, hello, and welcome, Michael. And yes, you are welcome. I try to put everybody's birthday on there that I know. If I find out, it goes on the calendar. And if you tell me, I will put it on the calendar. So if you go to the comment section of the community tab and just give me a post and let me know, and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar for your birthday. Well, yesterday I went to bring my car in. I got a shock of my life. I went to bring my car in to get fixed, of course. It's at the shop now. And I had to pick up my rental car. And they gave me a set of keys. I was like, you sure this is the right car for me? Good morning, Tommy, the Bargain Effects. Hello, good morning and welcome. And it was a BMW. I've never driven one of them things in my life. It's nice. Too many bells and whistles for me, though. So, yeah, it's parked in the driveway right now. So they're going to be fixing my car. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I hit a raccoon. And it busted my front bumper. And it busted it good. It even still got the hair in it. What did Jeffrey say here? Good morning. Have a great day. Have to go. Wonderful. All right. You have a good day, Jeffrey. Thank you for stopping by. And as soon as Laura gets here from bringing her children to school, she'll be on here. We'll be doing some Q&A all about Etsy. Can you please keep my sister in your prayer? She fell. She is. Oh, no. Well, we'll do that for you, Jeffrey. All right. So, yeah, I know, Mark. But you know what? It has a big trunk, so I can put a lot of stuff in there if I need to. But yeah, it's really fancy inside. I've never had a car really with leather seats, but this one had like the heating, the steering wheel heats, all kind of fancy stuff. So yeah. He said, yep, this is the car we're giving you. It's like, okay. So yeah. She was supposed to go to California. She canceled her trip. Well, I guess she would have to. Flip flops and lollipops. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, also don't forget this Tuesday. It's gonna be the first Tuesday of each month and only the first Tuesday of each month where I do a showcase of channel members. Yes, it's open to anyone, but it's the panel's gonna be all members of the channel. I already sent out an email to confirm those who gave me their names to make sure they're still available so I can get all that done. I already started doing all my count, which I didn't have none of this done. And I just realized it when I was going through this. So I had to do my intro, my countdown and all that stuff. So that's all I got left to do is finish uploading that. And I'll be ready for the show on Tuesday. So be on the lookout for those thumbnails this weekend. I will be doing the members only on the first Tuesday of each month. And this Monday, we got a good lineup. So looking forward to it. And so, yeah, if you were on there, please check your emails. I did send out an email this morning. For those who may be on it, I have already confirmed by one, and that's Joe. And Joe will be the first time on the show, on any of the shows for this channel, as one of my members of the panel. Hard to enter area of the field, so I can enter. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you're right about it. But my little car, because I have a Honda Fit. Lord Jesus. Robert has the Fit. I have the Honda Civic. And that little car, I can put a lot of stuff in that car. But yeah. Anywho, I did not do nothing this morning. I didn't wake up till almost 5 o'clock this morning. So I was just getting things done, getting all my shows ready for next week, getting all my thumbnails ready and that kind of stuff. That's all I did this morning. I just had a lazy morning. You have to do that every now and then, you know. And there's our Deals of the Dawns link for 2 o'clock today. And I guess today is, I think it's Dee. I believe so. Yep, Dee. Dee's our guest for today. I just realized she's also going to be the guest next Wednesday too. I got up at 8:20. Yeah, I got up at, it was like 4:58 or something like that. Both of my dogs woke me up at the same time. Scooter Renee, Johnny, I am doing a huge giveaway when I hit 2,000, and it says that way. Doing a huge giveaway when I hit 2,000, and it stays there a bit. I am 12 away from hitting it. Oh, awesome, Scooter Renee. I am actually hitting over 1,400 subscribers now, and I'm getting close to our, once I hit 1,500 subscribers and it stays there for a week, I'm doing my giveaway, and I have a lot to give away. I've been buying as I see it just to have it for when I'm ready. Harry, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, sir. There's the link for the fur babies. I've been putting out a video every day, sometimes 2 a day. You just never know what I'm gonna catch them doing. Going to an estate sale. What? All right, there's Scooter Renee's link, y'all. Check and see if y'all subscribed. Check her out. She does a lot of shows during the week. I think I am, but I just want to double check. According to this, you're at 198. So yeah, you're 20 away. Well, it doesn't say because we don't see the actual number. All right, let's see here. Wildest man on the locker. Yeah, you're right about it. It's tomorrow morning, 9 to 12. Ooh, 9 to 12. That's a short period of time for an estate sale. I thought they usually do estate sales longer than that. I guess it depends on the house. So yeah, if you have any questions today for Etsy, put them in the chat. So as soon as Laura gets here, she does get here as soon as she brings her children and get back home from bringing them to school. We had a whatnot sale yesterday. Oh, I missed it. What time did you have it? We had a whatnot sale yesterday. Jocelyn ran the sale and we sold out. Guess who's doing the sale from now on? I hit it. You did say that the other day. She's going to take it over. I'm not working. I'm selling things. I woke up on the right side of the bed. So something wonderful, man. All right. I hear that. Is that a flea market at the senior center? Sometimes those can be good sales too. So what does everybody have planned for this weekend? And we're going to get some rain all weekend. So I'm going to be indo. I got a lot to do anyway. I'm working on a lot of inventory. I got 2 sales next week. Also, don't forget next, let me look at next month's calendar. Yeah, because that's just next week. May 1st is already Monday. On Thursday, I will be on with Glamor's Closet with her Glam's Classy, I forgot how she named it, Classy Crap Auction. And that's going to be on the 4th. And then the following week, I will be on with a guest on Leslie's Lucky Finds on the 11th. And what else? Oh yeah, Tuesday's gonna be our all members live sale, showcasing our members of the channel. Also, don't forget, if you are a part of and sell on Etsy, and you might have gotten an email, there is an Etsy Up conference, virtual on the computer, on live, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 18th. So you might want to check it out and see what kind of new stuff they're gonna have coming out. But that'll be on the 18th of May, but you need to sign up for it if you'd like to be part of it. Jennifer Rain had tomorrow. Yeah, we got a lot of rain this weekend. I went to an estate sale and went in and asked the lady running it if I had any jewelry, and you would have thought I asked her for, oh, okay. Oh, okay, that means I must not have wanted to sell anything. All right, everybody, so let's give a big warm welcome. Hello, Pam. Hello, good morning and welcome. And again, don't forget, if you do have any questions about Etsy and you haven't taken that step yet, and you're thinking about getting into selling on Etsy, and you have those questions, well, guess what? You've come to the right place, because here is none other than Laura, DzinesLaura, and she's pretty well known on Etsy. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing this morning?
Doing fantastic. I hope everyone is having a great Friday morning. Kick off our
Yes.
weekend. Thank you for having me on, Johnny.
And thank you for being here. And I saw also they had a new update that came in yesterday with e-commerce bites. Not don't think they had anything on Etsy though. No, that's the first time I didn't see anything about Etsy, which is
I
interesting.
think
Usually
there's
they
a there's a chance they might be a little quiet up until they have their Etsy up thing.
yeah,
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm kind
kind
of thinking. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, for those who don't know who you are, we do have some people that may not know your channel and may not know about you and your website and all the things that you do and has started doing on your channel. By the way, if y'all ever need her information, you need to reach out to her, check out her website. All of that information is right below in the description bar. Yes, it is, including her email and her website. So with that being said, go ahead and mention to what you have and promote your channel and what you got going on and your website.
Sure. Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Johnny. He does so much for all of us, and it can really kick off your business or keep your business going, all the things that he does for us. So thank you so much. And thank you to everyone in the chat, even those that aren't chatting. Thank you so much for being here and learning, even if it isn't about Etsy. Sometimes you just hear that one little tip that can help. I do have a website, DzinesLaura.com, which is the quickest way you'll get a response from me is from there. You can also email me too. Send a message even through YouTube. Put a comment. I read my comments every day. I'm doing a pop-up sale tonight on my channel, and it's the first time I'm inviting someone to come on and sell with me. Maria, California Thrifter. We've been friends for almost 2 years now. And she is very, very excited. She sent a text last night saying she has 4 tubs of books plus more to sell tonight. And I spoke with her on the phone, and she was you could just hear her bouncing off the walls with glee at being my first guest. So that's tonight at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific. And then I'll do my normal Monday thing. But tonight it's about Maria, California Thrifter.
And then also don't forget to do your disclaimer.
Oh, I am not an Etsy expert. I do know the rules, their policies, and how to stay out of trouble. I know a little bit about SEO and how to rank a little higher on Etsy search, but I am definitely not an expert.
And the reason we said that is because, again, we've been doing our websites. We know what to do to stay out of trouble. And again, that's just here to help you. We're not here to tell you that it's etched in stone of what we do is the right way or the wrong way. It's just you got to remember that everybody does something differently that helps them. We like to share that with you. And so you may learn a little bit from each person to see what helps you in your endeavor on Etsy or any platform you sell on. All right, Jennifer has a statement here. She says, I just heard that Etsy's coming out with a clear list of what is allowed to be sold on Etsy, and heard that they will be having a bots take off listing.
Jennifer, can I ask, where was that on Etsy's? Did they put an announcement out on Etsy?
That's a good question.
Where? So I'd love to read that.
Yeah.
And sometimes bots, they will just, do a blanket, take things down, and maybe Etsy will have a way for us to have a person look at it normally, but
exactly.
It can take a long time for that person to see it. So yeah, I would love to know where that announcement was. That's a good question for us to ask them, Johnny, at Etsy.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm gonna be there.
Yep, me too.
Let me see if maybe it came in. And let's see, Amazon, eBay, bookkeeping.
I always like to know, when I hear someone said that they heard something, it's like, okay, but I want to know where. I'm a fact checker. That's just my personality. I'd like to know, where was that?
Oh, she heard it on, where it went. I don't see it in StreamYard yet. Right here. The Cara Bouton's videos. She's on Etsy videos that she does.
Okay.
She has a lot on this name here is a big YouTuber that does I say big because she's got a lot of followers. Yes. but also she does a lot with her Etsy on her videos. But I haven't seen anything yet.
Well, if it was recent, I'll go look. Maybe she tells what her source is.
Mark, who fat checks the fat checker?
Please, someone.
Yeah, sometimes you got to check in your own information. There's supposedly an article in the community thing in Etsy.
Okay, that would be the forums.
Okay, the Etsy forum. Now, do you have to sign up for that, or is that something you can automatically get into if you're
If you have an active shop, you can go into the forums. Absolutely. Okay. So, Johnny, yeah, you could definitely see it. Do you want to pop up your Etsy screen? I can show you how to get to it if you want to.
Well, let me just sign in first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't show anything. You guys, it's very cloudy here today. I'm having a hard time getting the right lighting.
Yeah, same thing here. All right.
Yeah, there's a couple sections to the forums, different sections.
All right, I'm on my Etsy store.
If you go, sometimes at the very bottom of the screen, you know how Etsy has all their links?
Yeah, when you get there, yeah.
There should be one where it says community or forums. Go down to the blue section. Yeah, there we go.
Help. Policies, career.
Forums. It's under sell. There you go.
Features.
Okay, up at the top, if you click Etsy forums, there's a drop down. If you click announcements, those are from Etsy. The other things are written by shop owners.
We are testing out a new pricing tool.
Yeah, that's old.
RSVP for the May Etsy Up. That's next month on the 18th.
Yeah. Those are all old announcements. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, I don't see anything here.
I don't see anything either.
The new seller app, testing new pricing tools. It's like the same thing over and over.
Yeah. So, yeah, even a link to that, Jennifer, if you have a link to where you heard that, like there was a question last week and I couldn't find any information. It was something that somebody had heard. I tried to find the answer, but I can't. Somebody wanted to know if I recommended an app that helps you sell more on Etsy. I couldn't even find any apps that say they help you sell on Etsy. So I wouldn't recommend it. I was all in maybe trying it, but I couldn't even find one.
There's the video link.
Okay. If I click on it, will it take me out? I want to click on that.
Click on it, but when you highlight it with your mouse, right click on it and say open in another page.
Okay, because I don't want to lose.
But you got to hit right click on the link.
Open in new tab.
Yeah.
Okay, there, I have it saved. I'll watch that later.
It's listed Etsy listings deactivations are on a rampage. What do you do to protect your shop?
Okay, the things you would do, first of all, you need to make sure that what is being listed is allowed to sell on Etsy. Sometimes things get deactivated that should not be deactivated, and that would be the time you need to reach out to Etsy. And I'm gonna deep dive into this. If you feel that your item is okay to sell on Etsy, you can reach out to them. Now, if it's in high numbers, it may take them a while to get back to you. If Etsy deactivates one of your listings, don't activate it again yourself. Wait for them to either do it or give you permission to reactivate, because if you keep listing something that they take down, even if you're right, you could get your shop closed. So don't do that. I have not had any listings taken down ever, actually. So again, we'll kind of go over what is okay to sell on Etsy. It must be handmade by you. Vintage is 20 years or older, or supplies. Now remember, on their list of supplies, that one of the shocking things was that like blank sweatshirts are not allowed to be sold on Etsy because they are not they say they're not inherently a supply.
Mm-hmm.
That's their rule. So to be honest, if I was a seller of supplies, I never would have thought that blank sweatshirts were not allowed. So I would go to the handbook. If you've had something deactivated, I would go to the handbook and really read closely over Etsy's prohibited list. Look at it really close. Just because somebody else has it listed does not mean that it's okay. That is not enough research that your item is okay.
Yeah, eBay does that too.
If anybody in here has had something deactivated and you feel comfortable putting in the chat what that item is, I may be able to give you some insight. It could also be that you selected the wrong category for the item. So if you feel comfortable putting that in the chat, I will tell you what I know about it.
Well, let me ask you this. How would you know if it was deactivated? Because it would be in the inactive column of your listings.
And that's another, I've never had one deactivated. I don't know if they send you a message. It would definitely be.
Yeah, because
And I don't even.
Active, and the only thing I see is like inactive because it's sold out, and they think maybe I have more, or sold out or expired.
Right, me too. I don't know if they put it in a special folder, but there must be some way for people to know that it was deactivated by Etsy, because I hear that a lot.
So I'm wondering if they're getting email notifications on that or messaging in Etsy for that.
I know that would be like, I wish I could tell you that, but I've never had it happen, so I don't know.
Either.
So if someone in there feels comfortable telling us how you knew, that would help all of us.
Well, I know they're going to be having a lot of updates coming up. I'm looking forward to the one on the 18th of May.
As Etsy rolls out the updates, there will be lots of bugs, so be prepared.
Yeah. I think that'll be my first one, because I've been on Etsy now, I think, almost 2 years. But I've been taking my time, making sure what I'm listing is correct and that kind of stuff, and making sure it's in the right categories. Let's see. That works well. Oh, they're talking back and forth to each other. So yeah, if you have any questions that having to do with Etsy and you're thinking about getting on that platform to sell and you just haven't done it yet and you are thinking about it, ask your questions. Feel free to ask and put the word question in caps, or just put the capital Q and then at Kajun Roots so I can see it when it comes in. And if you would like to join us pretty soon, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in the chat. You're more than welcome to join us on the panel. Hello, Veronica Midcat. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good morning. Hello and welcome.
I do have a tip for people, whether you're thinking about starting or whether you want to kick off your shop. And I've been hearing a lot of people in our community say that, well, I have an Etsy shop, I have a few things listed, and if this is something you want to do, be strategic in the time you're going to choose. Like right now, we have Mother's Day coming up. If you have items that would be purchased for Mother's Day, I would start listing, because the more sales you get at a time, that's kind of a strategic time. Maybe if you were going to list right before like the 4th of July, it kind of slows down. It's not a good strategic time to try to kickstart your shop. So like right now, before Mother's Day, if you have time for the next couple weeks to be listing, even if it's 1 or 2 a day, that should give you a kickstart, as long as your listing is something people want to click on. And then once you start getting the sales and the questions that turn into sales, that will give your shop those points that lift you higher in search. The more, if you have a replenishable, this will be a good time to get that up there, because it is right before Mother's Day. And the other times, these are not all the times that are good times, because it is going to depend upon what your category is. Another very, very busy time on Etsy is the peak time is usually the second Saturday of December, the second weekend of December. So like right around Thanksgiving time, start loading your shop up. That, if you can load your shop up at a key time, get the sales, you will see a burst of sales in January as well. So that's kind of my tip for a lot of people that I've been hearing and talking to in the last couple of weeks.
All right, that brings me to my question I was going to ask, because we had this conversation. I might have been in the back room, or it might have been on one of the morning shows this week, where someone was asking in reference to when should you determine when to start listing, say, specific holiday items before the holiday. How soon in advance should someone start listing per different type of holiday? And like, for example, Christmas, when should they start listing things for Christmas, if that's what they want to do? Or 4th of July or Mother's Day or things like that. How far in advance should they plan to start listing that kind of stuff in advance?
Well, Christmas is valid year round, but really Christmas, if it's Christmas decor, I would get that up there by November 1. Right after Halloween, I would have that. I even see people listing it before Halloween. I would get that up there because they're going to want that in time to decorate. If it's Christmas gifts, maybe start the second and third week of November, because people do start shopping, around that Thanksgiving time. But I've been kind of slow the weekend of Thanksgiving, to be honest. My busiest time, I mean, I'm busy, it's a crescendo, but it is absolutely crazy the second weekend of December. You're thinking, oh my gosh, it's not going to happen. And then like, it's an explosion of sales that happen. So start ahead of time, like Easter or 4th of July. 30 days probably isn't quite enough. I would really go 5 weeks to start getting those things up. You'll get the favorites, get questions, be ready, and ship those things fast because people want them in time to decorate.
Now, since we started this Q&A about Etsy, Tommy says that he did a bunch of changes to his Etsy shop, and it took about 30 days for sales to finally kick in. Make sure you give it time after making changes. That is
yes.
so cool.
And kind of a general consensus, and I'm going to have a side note to this, but the general consensus is to not make a whole bunch of changes all at once. But that's unrealistic. Sometimes you just want to get it done. Sometimes you see something that's really wrong with your shop and you just want to get it fixed. If you do make a whole bunch of changes, and he is absolutely correct, it can take 30 days for that artificial intelligence to see what you've done, and then they kind of have to recalculate, or whatever the correct terminology is, but they have to recalculate all of that. So
that brings me to my next question. So if somebody, say, not only changes, but you go to list something, how many should somebody try to list at one time without going overboard?
Well, you could list as many as you want. This is just my opinion. I mean, if it's not listed, you can't sell it. If you only have time, if you have taken a day or two and carve this time out to list it, list it. You can also do, I'm forgetting the word that Etsy uses, a draft. You could put stuff in drafts if you want to, and then hit it every day. And if you want to make those active, so many every day, that is a great strategy as well, because and that's if you really want to kick off your shop. But sometimes we just have to do it when we have time.
Yeah, since they did the new app and I was able to download the new app, I'm also able to do drafts as well in Etsy, like I do in eBay. And I love it because then I can just take my pictures, put them on the phone, and then come to the computer and just work with them. And then I make them active even on my app when, say, I'm just watching TV, which is very seldomly, but yeah.
Kind of think of those listings as, I'm going to use a weird analogy. I have weird analogies, like food. As human beings, if we feed ourselves regularly every day, we function better. But if, let's say, you fast for 7 days and then you try to make all that up on one day, we're not going to function very well. So if you feed the algorithm every day, it will be more efficient.
That's true. They say breakfast is always the best time to get your energy started. Don't miss breakfast. So yeah.
Yep.
Let's see here. So if you have any questions about Etsy, feel free to ask in the chat. That's what we're here for. And Jennifer's already dropping those links, and I did drop links for her. So y'all go check her out. Hello, Steph. How are you doing? And also Stacy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Jennifer's already dropping those links, so definitely check them out. Also, don't forget that Scooter Renee is getting only 12 away from her 2,000 mark. Go check her out. See if you subscribe. That's Scooter Renee, LLC. She's getting close. And also, if y'all check out and see Wildflower in the chat, today is her birthday. So yeah, if you have any questions about Etsy, please feel free to ask in the chat. And I'm gonna go ahead now and drop the link to the panel. If you'd like to come on, chit chat about Etsy, have any questions about Etsy, and you just want to come on and join us on the panel, or just promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. We found a way to sell items without listing them. Yeah, you do it on Facebook. See, I don't have people come to my house. I don't think so. That's why they're gonna come to the storage unit if they want to get something. Sometimes we'll leave the items on the back door. Yeah, I don't want nobody to be on I don't want nobody at my door. Good morning, Jeannie and Mike. And don't forget to drop your new link to your new channel so we can get people to check you out. They got a few videos on their new channel already. All right, let me go ahead and it's right here and pin it. All right. Pretty soon you'll see the pinned blue box above the chat. You're more than welcome to come on in and promote your channel and or just join us on the panel about Etsy. You're welcome to come and do that. Also, don't forget that Steph does a uploaded video of those who have sales for the day. If you reach out to her, she'll put you in the description bar of her video. Susie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And yes, it's TGIF. Also, don't forget that Laura's information is in the description bar, but Jennifer has been dropping it in the link as well. There's her website. And if you haven't watched her do make homemade jewelry, you're missing out. She does it on her lives as well. There's the list of today's video sales that she does daily basis. So if you want to be part of that, make sure you do email message Steph, and she'll be glad to add you to her little event that she does every day if you have a sale going on a regular basis. Let's see here. Anything new that you want to talk about with Etsy, that maybe anything that's coming up or anything that we found or anything that you just want to talk about with Etsy?
I haven't really seen anything new. I really feel they're saving stuff for the Etsy up. I feel like we're going to have so much to talk about. Mother's Day is coming. It's not too late to list those things that are giftable. If you can find a way to offer the gift wrapping, that's a good idea.
Now, how would you do that? Offering gift wrapping? Oh
yeah, you could. Etsy has the option of a customer can add gift wrap on to their purchase.
They do.
Trying to think. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is there. You can decide how much you want to charge, and it has been so long since I have done it. It's in the listing process.
Is it in the custom shipping options?
Let me pull up one of my listings and see if I can't find exactly where that is. I've had that on for like six years, I want to say. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try settings, Johnny.
Let's see. Was this setting of it? Let's see here. Okay, that's not it.
Okay.
Oh, personalizing maybe? No.
Okay, if you go to in your shop, if you go to settings and then go to options.
All right, let me just do this while I'm actually working on. I was open a draft to see if I can find it there. All right, let me share my screen so we can walk everybody through it.
Go to settings.
Settings.
Options.
Options.
Third thing down says offer gift wrapping.
I did not know that. And again, I've always been in here, but I've never noticed that because I got a lot of stuff that's disabled. Setting your own price for gift wrapping any order. Your gift options will appear in every listing except for digital ones. Buyers can add gift wrapping and gift messages during checkout. Well,
And if you have big items, gift wrapping can get very, very expensive. Now, for me, it works because I have small items, and I offer it for a $1 upcharge. And
yeah, because
people
right
don't
here,
even
it's the highest it lets you do is 5.
Yeah, and if you have a variety of sizes, that isn't going to work for everyone. But like
Gift
Jennifer,
wrapping
I think
preview.
she has mostly jewelry, mostly small items. You can offer that.
And you can also include a gift wrapping preview optional. Add a photo of a gift wrapped order.
Yep, and I have that picture. I have uploaded a picture of what it looks like, and
Now,
me
is that
writing.
for the item or any item that you upload? Does it have to be a particular item, or it lets you only for that item?
It's for every item. I don't
When
believe
you're done, you send a picture to the customer?
when the customer is checking out, they will be shown the there's a when during the checkout, where you can add a note to the seller,
Yeah, right here.
or you
There's
can
an option.
choose different shipping. You'll also be able to select gift wrap. It's an option shown during checkout.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just save it for now then. But there's all kind of things in here too.
Mm-hmm.
Rearranging your shop or
Yep.
custom order requested. That's if you're doing specialty items.
Custom
requests?
custom order requests on one of your listings. When they're on the listing page, there is a button that they can push that says, and I don't remember exactly what it says because I have mine turned off. Request a custom from this seller or whatever, but they will click on it and they can write a message to the shop owner what their custom request is. Now you can still get those requests if it's turned off, but the button is right there in front of them, knowing that you're open to custom requests.
Okay.
If you enable that, you can disable it. If you enable it and go into
Mine's
someone's
disabled.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
It's an invitation. People on Etsy will go ahead and make custom requests anyway because they know that we're makers, and that when you're a maker, you get more custom requests, I've noticed, than other types of sellers, other categories.
Yeah. All right. Here's the new channel for MJ Beans, Jeannie and Mike. There's their other channel. It's a calm, relax, and unwind type channel. They already got a few videos out there, so check them out. There's your pop-up sale for tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's the link if you want to set your reminder.
I did put Maria's email in the description and a link to her channel.
Safer than it is having storage facilities. Well, I like our storage facility because this camera's all over the place. You're welcome, Susie. I try to do something different every day. I am checking out your website now, and beautiful bracelet.
Thank you, Carol.
Tommy's next Whatnot women's clothing sale, 5/1. All right, Thomas, thank you so much for always coming by and showing your support to the channel, and get some rest. Good night. Sweet dreams. My pal Sal, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Earrings must be a big seller, only 2 on the website, Laura.
Yeah, Carol, I'm like earrings. I'm actually thinking about just doing a sale on YouTube with just earrings, because I use the little bits of silverware that I don't throw anything away. What I don't use, I sell to someone in Texas. But yeah, the little bits, and then I'm adding Austrian crystal and all kinds of things. And you guys have been gobbling those up so fast they don't get listed. So Carol, if you want to see them, hon, what I have made back here, you just reach out to me. Yeah. Earrings are great because I know we all want a certain length or a certain weight and everything, but you don't have to worry about, does it fit their wrist? Does it fit their finger? So earrings are fun.
And so if you are interested and need a special gift for someone like Mother's Day coming around, definitely reach out to her. She does have her website. All that information has been in the chat, and it's also in the description bar below. All right. Jennifer has a question for you. Can you explain the gift thing on Etsy? Someone bought something from me as a gift. I don't offer gift wrapping or anything, and they left a note for the person they bought it for.
Okay, yeah. The gift, okay, so when a customer, okay, so I got to break this down, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so there are, the offering gift wrap is separate from a customer selecting this item is for a gift. And there is a lot of confusion around it. So Jennifer, this is an excellent, excellent question. And it's confusing to the customer. So when a customer is checking out, there is an option on the checkout page. This item is a gift, which has nothing to do with gift wrap, but they may not know that. What it means is that their receipt will not have a price on it. That's what it means. In that, now, if they leave a note to that, they're probably hoping that you will include that note in the package. But here's what I do. And then the gift wrap thing is completely separate. You'll know that you give them the option to pay for the gift wrapping. And when you get a sale, it shows that they paid for the gift wrapping, which I offer. Now, what I do when someone just marks it as a gift, but they did not pay for the gift wrapping, I look, does their name on their account match the name that's on the shipping label? If those match, then to me it means it's a little confusing. It's not going to the recipient. Sometimes you just have to reach out because it's a different name. It's going directly to the person who's getting the gift. And don't include a receipt in there. And if you're really, there's been times where I've really been unsure and I just reached out to the person like, how do you want me to send this? Is it going to you? Is it going directly to the person? And if they've added a note, you're probably going to have to reach out to them and say, do you want me to handwrite this note? And it may be an extra step for you, but people on Etsy do expect a little higher service level when it comes to gifts. I'm not saying that we have to do it, but it is expected. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, she said it was confusing for her. Well, one of the things I have a question on then, because I know, for example, on eBay, you are not allowed to ship it to someone else unless it's what they put in their shipping thing. So how can it be possible for Etsy for them to be able to give you a different address if it's not going to them? Are they able to do that on Etsy?
Yes. Again, on that checkout page, there is a place where it says ship to. You can, we almost all have our shipping address saved, but there is the option to edit the shipping address for each order.
I didn't know that.
Yes. And if the customer gives you, if the customer edits it and that's how you see your order, it's okay to ship it there.
Okay.
But when the customer messages you later and says, nope, I gave you the wrong address, then you could begin to have problems if you change the shipping address. Up until I had a really bad experience probably 2 or 3 weeks ago with someone. So my new policy is if you message me and say that the address is wrong, I'm going to cancel the order and you're going to have to replace the order, which I didn't want to go there. I just figured I would trust people and I wanted to make it as easy for the customer as possible. But after what I went through before, the customer gave me the wrong address twice. Thank goodness I took pictures, but it ended up being a whole day's work with this one person. And I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore. Nope. Right. Canceled.
Yeah.
Be careful.
That's one of the good things you want to do on any platform, especially when you have an address for the customer and they're giving you a message like, one, don't put a packing label, a packing label in it, or two, please send it to this address. Mm-hmm. That's a red flag. Don't do it because you can get yourself in trouble no matter what platform you're on.
Yeah, and the other thing that Etsy doesn't want us to do it. Another thing, because now that they're collecting sales tax per city or per county, whatever they do, if someone places an order from California, Etsy is going to submit that sales tax to California. But if you're asked to change it to Colorado, Colorado isn't getting the sales tax. The sales tax is calculated on the shipping address. So really, we shouldn't be doing it.
Right. So I didn't know that you can actually do that when you can ship to a different for a gift to someone. I didn't know that.
Yep.
But again, I don't buy much on Etsy. I just sell. So yeah. What's up, the Nashville Flipper? What's up, Ray? How you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. Yep, it's TGIF. So yeah, the link is popped at the top of the chat and it's pinned to where you can come on in if you'd like to promote your channel. Well, hello, Angie. How are you doing? You're more than welcome to come on up. Today we're doing all Q&A about Etsy. So if you have any questions, you're thinking about getting into reselling on Etsy, you've come to the right place when it comes to questions. A lot of people, when they say that word yet, then that means that they're thinking about it. So that's why I started doing this on Fridays, where it's Q&A all about Etsy, and you can come on in and ask you questions. And remember, all questions are good questions. So don't feel that you can't ask a question that you think might be silly or stupid, because it's not. We've all been at that one point or another where we were thinking about it and we just never did it, and then all of a sudden we just jump into it. And sometimes you learn from your mistakes. But again, if you definitely come in and ask those questions, that can help you as well to finally decide, am I going to go, oh no, it's Ray. Yep. Well, you can call him Ray, or you can call him Jay. Anywho. So yeah, definitely ask you questions. That's what we want to do here. And again, don't forget these morning shows that I have these Q&As on, whether it's on Etsy, Poshmark, or Mondays and Wednesdays is usually about YouTube and StreamYard. I do download these videos on a hard drive, and then I upload them by editing them out to where it's only the question and answers in the uploaded videos. So that way you can enjoy those as well. And instead of sitting here and watching the whole morning show, you can also watch those in my pre-recorded, and those are in the actual list below in a playlist, as well as only on YouTube. I'm still need to get with Ray to figure out how to do this on other platforms. But as of right now, I am only doing it right now on the YouTube podcast, under the YouTube podcast tab. So that way you can also enjoy this if you're in your car and you just want to listen to it and that kind of thing. You can also do that as well. So Angie, Angie just came in and she does her Let's Do Lunch podcast. I knew it was something called like that. And she does that every Friday. So don't forget to check that out. If you're into podcasting and you want to check out what's going on and you just never know what the topic's going to be about, that's more of a pre-recorded. So Laura, also for those that are just coming in that may not know who you are, because there are some people in here that are coming in that I'm not sure. I don't think they've been on here when you here. So give them a quick rundown of your channel, your website, and what are you doing, and what do you do as far as your little pop-ups and auctions that you just started doing on your channel? Promote yourself.
Okay, sure. Well, the quick bio is, I always say I've been doing in-person craft fairs. All of my items are handmade by me. I've been doing those for 30 years. I made my first internet sale on Etsy 11 years ago, and I made my first YouTube sale just this year. So everything I list, and I have an eBay, not a store, but I have eBay listings. That's been the same 11 years too. So all of the items are handmade. I do also have my website, because I believe in being diverse. Don't have all of your eggs in one basket. Hi, Denise. Be diverse. That's because this is my living. It's my career. I've been doing it for 30 years. I don't see a change coming in the future, so I like to be diversified. I've been watching YouTube sales for almost 2 years, and I really wanted to do that. And I did it was actually Maria California Thrifter that gave me the nudge I needed to do my first one. I'm loving it. It's very different, because you can sell things that maybe don't show well in a photograph. You can actually converse with the person. You can show them in person, front, back, all sides, talk to them about all the length, the weight, all this stuff. And then in real time, they can ask you for an customization. And I've been selling the things on YouTube that I didn't want to really list on the internet. And it's like the earrings or obscure pieces of silverware that are very, very old. I love it. So if you're able to diversify in different ways, I think it's a good thing.
All right, Jennifer just dropped. Ray was talking about he's doing a Q&A all about whatnot tonight. I believe he said it was at 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here's the link, and they're going to be talking more on electronics category on whatnot. So if you have any questions and answers you want, there it is. Check them out tonight at 8 o'clock.
And I've been reading that the trend is going, and I don't know if this is actually going to happen, but I did read, and I can't remember where I read it. Sorry, it was on the internet, that there is a trend in live selling. So it's a way of the future. I'm not going to state it exactly what it was. I thought it was a little overstated. So learn about whatnot, learn about YouTube, because live selling is coming to Etsy. It is coming to eBay. It's not going to be the only way, but it is a way of the future. You might as, if you're a career seller, start practicing now.
And I did forget this portion. Ray also said it is with a whatnot employee on the show tonight. So definitely check it out if you're interested in getting into the electronic category. He's going to have an employee from whatnot on with him tonight at 8. That's a perfect way to ask you questions if you haven't need any questions answered.
Yes.
That's a perfect way to do it right there. He got him the source. So yeah, if you have any questions, please make sure you do ask in the chat. The numbers are going up and down, but then there's other shows going to come on at 10 o'clock. So if you would like to come on and join us on the panel, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top. And again, that is for you to come on and promote your channel if you would like to. We do this Monday through Friday. Don't forget on every Tuesday, it's Q&A all about eBay, and that's with the Bargain Effects Tommy 2.0. As well as on Thursdays is Q&A all about Poshmark, and that is with Glamour's Closet. And again, every Friday we here with Laura, with the DzinesLauras, with a Q&A all about Etsy. And then again on Mondays and Wednesdays, if I have questions that come up, and I'll bring them up as topics. And we do discuss those on the Monday and Wednesday show. Also, if you are a member of the channel, don't forget that I do the first Tuesday of each month for all members of the channel. We're doing a, I have it called, let me get back to it because I did just recently change it because I was needing a different name for it, because the first show I did, everybody thought, well, you had to be a member. And it's not that you have to be a member. You only need to be a member to be on the panel. So what I'm going to start doing is, it's I already got the new thumbnails made up. I'm going to do the video for it, like a little update on that video. But it is going to be called Amazing Channel Members. The way I titled it is Amazing Channel Members in the Monthly Showcase Live Show. And so that's what I changed it to where, and then everyone's available to, everyone's welcome to come and join us on the show. It's just basically like the Hump Day auction and our TGIF, all the sales that we used to do in the past, including the Deals of the Dawn, where everyone is welcome to come in the chat, but only the panel will be members. And that's one way to showcase the members of the channel. Let's see, Johnny, you are the place to be in the morning. Well, thank you. And so I try to make sure, especially when I get like emails or messages asking about a particular topic, especially if you're thinking about certain things and people are thinking about maybe doing a live show and haven't taken that step yet, definitely this is the place to do, because again, I'm not the only one. Anybody can come and join me on the shows in the morning with these topics, but I do always have a guest to come on with me when it comes to particular Q&As.
So, Johnny, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I see new people coming in and they don't have the blue wrench.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need from people? What is it that we do to get the blue wrench?
Okay, for me, if you come in multiple times, more than just a couple of days here and there, and you're always active in the chat, that's one way. Especially when you keep coming in and you're always participating and communicating with everybody in the chat. The second way is if you're on any of the auctions and you come in and you fill out a form, I'll automatically turn you blue there as well. And that's the only reason I'm doing that. And I didn't really start that until recently when I got this channel up about a year ago now. And it's just a matter of me kind of helping myself know who's new in the chat. And then if I see their names on multiple occasions and they're always chit-chatting in the chat, then that's when they get a wrench. Like, for example, Denise needs one. She's been in here. And I remember when I do give out these wrenches, if they're coming to an auction and I don't have a form for them, then I'll just mention it in the chat by a message saying, please fill out the form at the top of the chat so we can get your information, that kind of thing. Like, for example, I'm already subscribed and she's been in here for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and give Denise a wrench because she has been here quite a while now. And she's been very active in the chat. So that's one of the ways I do it. Or again, if they come into any of the auctions and they do fill out a form, that's when they get it as well. But that's how I basically work it to get an idea of who's new and who's not. Y'all may have noticed this past week, I have tried something different, and it seems to still be working. Because again, we do have a fabulous mod, Jennifer, but in a lot of y'all, we haven't had any trolls or bots come in, and I have taken off the subscriber mode only, and it seems to be working. Why didn't Denise get a? I gave. Yeah, she's got the mod status and she's not blue. Interesting. Let me see something. Let's do this again.
Maybe she'll type something again.
Standard.
She's also selling on other people's channels. I've seen her on multiple channels also selling. So
well, hello, good morning and welcome, Buddha. How are you doing? Good morning, hello and welcome. And there's Sherry. Hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? She has typed again. Yeah, she's blue now.
She's blue now. Yeah.
Used to be wasn't in. It used to be that I wasn't up this time, but 2 new puppies changed it. I got one too, boo. I know. They will do that. Mine this morning finally let me sleep till 5 this morning, and both of them woke me up at the same time this morning. Hello. It's always good to see you, Mr. Sherry. How are you doing? And everyone didn't used to give wrenches for the whole chat that started when trolls started coming. Yeah, and that's why I don't automatically give everybody one.
I love the new update on YouTube too, where there's 2 different levels of wrench. You can give someone the moderating one or a standard one, and I think that's helpful.
And as of right now, Jennifer is the only one who has the the higher one. Everybody else has standard, but anywho, that's what I've done. And also you're gonna see starting May 1st, and this is the biggest announcement I'm getting ready to make. Starting May the 1st, I will be dropping hints. Because when I do my 1,500 subscriber giveaway, I'm already over 1,401. So once I hit 15 and it stays there for a week, again, I have everything right here. Let me take my hat off of that. These are the items I'm going to be giving away when I hit 1,500 subscribers. Everything's here and ready. What I'm going to start doing on May the 1st is I'm going to be dropping hints. You're going to have to remember those, write them down, or go back and watch the videos if you want these hints, because I'll be doing a live show where you're going to have to answer questions about me and my journey with YouTube. And I will give hints here and there between different shows. And it's going to be your obligations to try to get those answers, because this is what you're going to be I'm going to be giving this away when I hit 1,500. And I already have a box full of things I'm going to give away when I hit 2,000. But here's what I'm going to be giving away. And that's after I've been there at least a week with over 1,500 subscribers. First, here is an action camera, still brand new in the box. It does have a water case for being waterproof. It is just like a GoPro. It just doesn't have the GoPro name. It's got everything you need to get started. It's an action cam. That's one. Then I got this webcam, another thing that most people need, whether you're trying to do a live.
Wow.
That's why I'm doing these when I get 1,500 subscribers.
Wow.
That's the second one. And for those who want to be hands-free and you need another camera to use for your phone, this is for your neck.
Oh,
or for a stand for your phone. You can also use it around your neck, on the table, in your car. That is another item I'm giving away. And I'm also giving away for those who do jewelry. Are you looking to get things and you need to look at like the signatures and things like that? I love mine like this. And I got one right here that I use every time I need it. It does have, and I'm not going to take the one out of the box, but this is mine. It has the magnifier lens here. It does have the magnifier lens here. It also has the adjustable eye loop here with the mirror. It does have the mirror here. That way you can see up close when you're looking at things here. It also has 2 lights, one on each side. And it is adjustable where when you're wearing it, you can lift it up and there's your headband. And this is mine that I use on a regular basis, especially when I'm trying to get close to looking at things or I'm fixing a battery in a watch and need to do something with the band. Well, that's another item that I am giving away when I hit 1,500 subscribers.
Wow. Wow.
I am looking for one more thing, but I haven't found it just yet. And I'm always on the lookout for stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So starting May the 1st, I will be, because I'm hoping to do it by my birthday in June to where I'll get 1,500 subscribers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start leaving hints of questions that I'm going to be asking for that giveaway. And I'm not going to do them all in one show. So you're going to have to make sure you write out your little notes of what these questions may be. And I know some people may know them by heart because they've been with me from day one. So I will be dropping questions and letting you know the answer. So lighting. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And again, starting May the 1st. And that's for 1,500 subscribers. And I have a whole nother box that I'm going to be giving away for 2,000 subscribers of things like the Funko Pop Moon Pies, the Funko Pop Plush. You name it, I got it. So
wow, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
Looking for the Johnny trivia questions.
Yeah, and every time I'm shopping, I'm always looking for something that I want to give away down the road. I always like to think ahead. So I already have a box marked for 2,000 subscriber giveaway. And the reason that is because that was what I was going to give away when I hit 2,000 when I first had my other channel before it got taken away. And I was like 10 away from 2,000. And so now I'm going to use that for 2,000 on this channel. Very cool items, Cajuns. I like the cameras. I hope you grow the highest. Nice. My birthday is in June. Also, may I ask when's? Mine's June the 16th. Mine is a Friday this year. I am thinking about celebrating the whole week.
We have another celebration that's coming. Pamela, she's in the chat right now. She's planning her, she hit a milestone and she's planning a party. I'm going to watch what she does. Help me plan mine. So yeah, she's going to be planning a party.
Oh, she's at 206.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I know. I can't wait to see what she does because I need some ideas.
Oh no, I am not doing no parties. Oh Lord, no. I got enough of the ones I got. You got a 55 Chevy truck. Yes, I got this from Glenn Swamp Picker. He sent me this as a gift. And it ain't going nowhere. I'm not giving this away. It's a moon pie truck where all the doors open. It is a Ford. The doors open. The tailgate does not, but the hood does. Yeah, Swamp Picker Glenn sent me this as a gift. So that's why that's staying up here. One of the tips I want to give everybody when you're doing giveaways, one of the things I see a problem with when people do give their giveaways, one of the biggest things they have a problem with that they put in their title of their thumbnail. Never, never, never do that. Why? Because you're going to get everybody and their brother to come on your show that day you're doing your giveaways. So I always try to make sure I only do it in the morning shows. I do not make any titles that say giveaways because you will then have just about anybody and everybody in your chat that day you're doing it. So be careful on that kind of stuff when you're announcing it. Don't put it in your title of your thumbnail so you just don't have everybody in your chat. Now, again, when you're doing that, you may want to put subscriber mode only for that. But again, yeah, be careful. Mine's the 26th. Well, guess what? 26th of June. I'll put that on the calendar. If you tell me your birthday, it's going on the calendar. Day of S-T-I-N-Y. And I was just happened to be in June at the time. T-E, birthday. All right, it's on the calendar. And again, I'm also going to be giving away moon pies. You notice I can't do a giveaways without moon pies. You know that, right? So that's going to be other things other than what I just showed you. But that's the featured things I'm giving away. Yeah. Let's see here. Turn it to purple. And if you ever look at the community tab, everyone, you will see that at the very top of all the calendars dates, your birth date is there. If you want to send me your information and go to the calendar in the description bar, go to the post and let me know when your birthday is. I'll be glad to put you on there. All right, John, I'll have to get that later because I was already in June and I'm going to get there, John. Actually, I can write it down.
Yeah, I think May is going to be full of a lot of celebrations. A lot of milestones are being hit lately.
Yeah. And you said it when? September 21st. Time for the trash on that ink pen. 21st. All right, got you, John. I'll put it on the calendar after the show. Let's see. Debs and I both just hit a milestone huge for us working on giveaways show as well. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done multiple different types of giveaways and different ways of doing my shows. So yeah. White and blue are beautiful. Yes, they are. I have 1,500-ish subs and never did any giveaways. Oh, I do because y'all always here supporting the channel. I have collector's cars and I'm looking for a red Chevy. I'm looking for a 66 convertible, a Mustang. Well, hello, Corner Clubhouse. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. My dad has passed. Birthday was May 15th. Aw, sorry to hear that. Make sure you do not miss it like I did when I'm taking tests at school and missed our own birthday. Yeah, I know, right? Denise, how have you seen my thumbnail? Denise is here? Oh, okay, no, different Denise. Saw them at little grocery stores. They are selling them individually. You talking about the moon pies? Yeah, they also, if you go to some of the convenience stores, they have the triple decker moon pies at the convenience stores. Let's see. I think people cut out cable and move to other places to interactive, and that it's great.
I think Denise is absolutely correct. I'm one of the people. I actually have not watched television in at least a year, and the last time I watched it was just to watch weather to see if I needed to go take cover or not. So yeah, I'm YouTube all the way.
And for me, usually the only time I watch TV, one is when I'm going to bed and I'm kind of like wanting to wind down. I'm usually watching Ion, where they have a lot of the repeats of like the Chicago Blues and Chicago Firefighters and stuff like that. I like that kind of stuff because it kind of gets me to go wind down a lot. Or I'm watching the news in the morning, and that's about it. Every now and then, it depends on what I got going on. If I ain't doing nothing and I want to be lazy, then yeah, I'll watch TV in the evening, but not often. I'm always trying to find things that I need. Cat Taylor just, yes, Cindy, you sure it wasn't you? Giving away, give you that good warm feeling. I love giving things away. I do too. There's Irene, our featured channel of the week. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Irene. And again, I usually do watch some TV, but not a lot. I recently watched TV when I was watching my granddaughters for a week. I realized what kind of mess watching. Yeah. Robert and I were talking about that yesterday because he had a doctor's appointment and I was sitting there watching, and he says, we were talking about the old days when I was growing up, my mother, do not call her, do not talk to her, or do not go and start a conversation in the middle of a soap opera time that was her time. And everybody knew never to call my mother during that time. Mm-hmm. Don't go in there and start talking, asking questions. You just sit there and watch it if you want to watch it. If not, you get the hell out. Yeah. We were having a conversation yesterday. It's like, yeah. And it doesn't matter how long you don't watch it. You go back and you're going to catch up. Easy. Yeah. So I do enjoy some TV, but not a lot, because I'm always thinking, okay, if I got time to sit there, I got time to list, or I got time to take pictures and things like that. So that's just where my mind is, you know. So if y'all have any final questions or y'all would like to come on to join us on the show, you're more than welcome to. The link is at the top. Don't forget, starting May the 1st, I will be giving out question and answers for things that will be part of the giveaway when I do hit 1,500 subscribers. Every time I do giveaways, I always try something different. Once was more of, it's always different when I did a video and you had to find the answers kind of thing. Well, this one's going to be a live. So just make sure you catch up. There will not be no thumbnails letting you know it's a giveaway. So yeah, definitely check that out. So before we go, Laura, go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Don't forget to promote your channel, and you have something coming up tonight on your channel tonight. But also don't forget to mention what you do on the weekly basis on your channel, and what you have going on your website.
Okay. I feel like you guys all probably know my story, but I will be doing my normal live on Monday at 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, and that would be 11 o'clock Pacific. That's my normal thing. I am doing a pop-up tonight with my dear friend, Maria California Thrifter. She is so excited. Like, I could hear her voice on the phone, her text message. She says, I have 4 tubs of books plus more. So she is a wonderful lady. She has an excellent work ethic. And really, I've heard other people say this, to know her is to love her. So if you've never watched one of her shows, come on in tonight. I know Margie's also having her Through Froth Friday, but go watch Margie. But I didn't mean to schedule it at the same time. It's just when we could do it. And I really wanted to do something with Maria. So that's going on tonight at 8 o'clock, not 8 o'clock Central, but it's 9 o'clock Pacific. No, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Pacific. And even if you do watch the replay and want to claim something, Maria's email and channel link is down in the description. So I don't want to ever infringe on somebody else, but yeah.
And also don't forget all her information is in the description bar, including her website, her email, her Etsy store, and her YouTube channel. So definitely check her out. And also don't forget, tomorrow I will be on live. Well, let me start today. Today at 2 o'clock is our Deals of the Dawn, which is every second and fourth Friday of each month. And that is the Deals of the Dawn. And that's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Saturday, tomorrow, I am co-host with Hoosier Stacker, with the Hoosier Stacker Bingo. And that's every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time-ish. And that's where you can come on in, enjoy, and have fun, but you win silver. And then again on Monday night, Monday through Friday, I do the morning show here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's always Q&A. I like to get those answers for you if you have any questions, that kind of thing. So check that out Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Mondays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Fun Night Bingo Night. That's every Monday here on this channel, where Mark from 2 Guys Vintage and Reseller is my co-host. Every Wednesday, I also do the Hump Day Auction. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But also don't forget this coming Tuesday. It's always the first Tuesday of each month where I feature those who are members of the channel, where we do a live sale and featuring and showing my appreciation to those who are members of the channel. And all are welcome because it's just going to be a regular live show featuring the members of this channel. They have already reached out to me. I already have a list of names for this show, and I'm already collecting names for June. So make sure if you are a member and you are still a member by the time the show goes on, just let me know and I'll be glad to add you to the list for those who want to be a guest for that show. And you do have to be an active member to be live on that show to promote you and we showcase you. So thank y'all so much. Hello, Chu. Hello, good morning and welcome. Newsflash, YouTube auctions increased hoarding. You're right about that. There's a time you have to put the brakes on and say, okay, I can't buy no more right now until I list a lot more stuff. I'm in that situation right now. So yeah, I'm very seldomly buying stuff unless it's something I have to have and it's for my antique booth. Yeah. And I'm doing a lot of that right now, going through a lot of stuff and going YouTube, StreamYard, eBay, Macari, Etsy, or antique booth. So you just never know where it's going to appear. So thank y'all so much. And again, always thanking Jennifer for all that she does for the show. And again, as I say before I end each and every show, and let me get to my tabs here because I also want to hurt me before I forget. I want to drop copy. I need to cut that. I want to make sure I get this done before I end the show. I always try to drop Jennifer's links throughout the show because as y'all know, she's in the channel, in the chats, always putting down your links. When you come in, you mention something about your channel, she's dropping your link. So definitely show her some love and support. Here's also her Etsy store. If you haven't checked out her Etsy store, put your little heart favor on it. That way when she gets something new on there, you can always check out and see what she's doing. And there's just other ways you can help support Jennifer, all that she does for us. She does it out of the kindness of her heart on her phone. Yeah, on her phone. Can you imagine that? All right. And so let me get this here, paste that, and enter that, and get to my banner. Now, before I end each and every show, as I always say, hello, Frugal Granny. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And one more thing real quick. Don't forget at 10 o'clock is Saved Here First, Ella with Adventures with Victoria. Stacy made Catitudes with her crafting, and Nora the Stock Explorer comes on all at 10 o'clock. So you got a choice to go to who you want to go check out at 10 o'clock. And so let's go show them some love and support as well. So y'all come back now. You hear?